gentlemen, welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes? Oh, it's fucking brisk this morning, innit? And you, the Koi mate, I see you. Another little channel I found, pop over. Give him some twisted love. I presume it's him. Give him some twisted love. Tell him I sent you. Well, we're in the rocket mobile, so that must mean only one thing. We're down in the forest! Yeah, fucking like a kid at fucking Christmas. Oh, I gotta admit, I have missed it coming down here with the boys. But yeah, we're 4 or 5 minutes away from the forest, and we'll pick you back up when we get there, because I want to have a look at that new floor in the back in the back showroom, because yeah, that was done before Christmas, and yeah, we'll pick you up when we know what's going on. Oh look, someone hit that puddle, didn't they? That one hydrolocked vehicle. Dumb bastard.
That's been there a while.
Yeah, look. See, these silly people will go charging through a body of water at fucking rapid rate of knots and then wonder why their fucking engine fucking hydrolocks. There you go. The first explosion for 2024. We'll give you another one for luck. Back to you soon. It feels good to be back. Look at this new floor though, guys. Look at this new floor. Look. Hey. And the fish aren't looking too bad considering it's bloody cold in here. Dave's wrapped up like the bloody Michelin man. Yeah. Mark. Your Kajaku's just over there, mate. You've got to get me your address so I can get it posted out to you, boy. Or are you having to stay here until the spring? Let me know. Well, cupcakes. I'm going to take my glove because I've got to spin the camera around. Oh, nose is frozen. Fingertips is frozen. But the job's for today. Ricky's already started laying this ready for the concrete form. So yeah, the actual pond itself will go along here, but we're just using these blocks to create the form for the concrete pad. Let me get my glove back on. Yeah, so, and we've just had a walk through with Rick, and Rick's ponds will be stopping here. And what he has said is that we've got to have there has to be a door at that end, but we've then, I say we because he said that both myself and Dave can have this section here. So yeah, it might be one pond, it might be 2 pools, we don't know yet. But they're moving the blocks so we can just skim across, get them roughly level, and yeah, Sean's sorting out some wood so we can get some posts made, and yeah, we'll pick you back up in a bit. Well, it's all go here. These two are working really well. I tell you what, need to burn off them mince pies they've been munching all Christmas. Say hi, Ricky.
Morning. What's going on, Vince?
What's going on? It looks like a bit of destruction. Destruction and construction. Putting the baseline in, ready for the concrete. Still just get a tiny little bit of a bend out of that end, but Rick's already done this set of trench work, because where we are standing now will be the filter for pond number 1, which will be there, and then the other side of that will be pond number 2, and then the filter as well. Everything inside this block square that we're putting in, because what Ricky's going to do is he's just going to get a concrete lorry to come in, back down, drop it in, smooth it out, job done. But we've got, and I say we because Rocket Boy's going to have some fish in there and all. We're looking at, Rick said 10 by 6, you said, didn't you, Rick?
We've got that space out, which is 12 by 17.
So if we go 10 by 6 and filters,
So,
oh yeah, jobs are good. And or as that Scrag would say, jobs are fish.
yeah.
But yeah, we're contending with all sorts here at the moment. Rick has had big lumps of concrete down that end. As you can see here, all the bits of rock and stone will actually go back in and become a bit of hardcore. So yeah. So, did you have a good Christmas and New Year, Rick?
Fantastic, mate. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? So, how many visits did you have to do to the farm this year over Christmas and New Year that really you didn't really need to have to do, but
It's always black now, yeah. I don't have to, Sean's obviously here every day.
yeah,
So, but yeah, we came in for every day. Even Neil Carl was here, and normally that was patching something, filling something, draining something, covering something, heating something, treating something.
so over the last 2 weeks where we haven't been here, you've had polytunnels tear,
Yep.
you've had 2 empty ponds because of rats.
Got 6 ponds damaged by rats. Yeah, yeah, it's been a pain.
So how many fish do you think you've lost from there, do you reckon, to the rats?
We haven't lost any as such, but it's just we're having to shove them round and move them into different ponds.
Yeah,
So now they've gone outside just outside. So they're going to have a colder spell than they would have had
normally.
But those tunnels need stripping anyway. It's got to be done before we start breathing.
Yeah,
It's just forced our hand a month earlier.
there seems to be the way things go at the moment, doesn't it?
Livestock, mate.
Playing catch up.
Oh yeah,
Always chasing. We was trying to do this project. We've had to do the shop, and we've got to do all the normal stuff.
yep,
And we've not even started on the mud ponds yet.
nope.
So
So it is all hands to the deck and
we
balls
will
to
be
the wall.
flying.
Yep. Well, we haven't done too bad so far this morning.
Well, we made progress, haven't we?
Get this done. Get up and look at the woodworking today if we can.
Yep. And get the hoops up over there.
If the stuff turns up for the first time, to finish this one.
Get them hoops in.
Yeah, like to get the hoops in and then
Yeah.
trim them down to where they need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we work every day for the next 4 months, we'll be
There.
about ready.
About ready, yeah.
Yeah, be good, mate.
Plenty of work down here.
Plenty of things to do. Plenty of new projects. One question I was asked, will we be doing a People's Choice spawning again?
Probably not, because we're going to be doing,
The ground show with a difference.
yeah,
Yeah.
one project at a time.
Otherwise it's going to too much, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but I tell you what, there is so many people that are really buzzing about the ground show with the difference.
Well, hopefully it'll be a
We'll say, including us three, there is 40 names down in the book already. So we've got sort of like 10 more slots, and then we're pretty much full.
We'll open a list on our site as well.
Yeah.
So,
Who have we got local to us
What do you mean?
that's involved
In what?
in koi tubers or people local to us?
There's a few koi tubers, but a lot of it is more subscribers
Yeah.
than anything else.
If we can find out if we got any local to us, we can save on a bit of postage there.
Yeah. Well, no, the postage is all included in the package.
Yeah. That and food, isn't it?
Yeah. Food, fry, and a delivery.
we haven't sorted completely yet.
No.
We haven't
But-
bred the fish yet.
That could be a crucial element, couldn't it?
Yeah. Hopefully, you're meant to be here to film it, so people.
I
can see
will
it.
be here to film it.
And it'll stay with the eggs for 72 hours while they develop.
We'll come down for a night.
Yeah, I think it'll have to be overnight.
We can do that, couldn't we?
Yeah. Test my new fishing rod out. Yeah, Dad made me a split cane fishing rod for Christmas.
You did.
He did, and he put on the tag. Hope it's strong enough, because he's built it, and he's built it on for fishing the lake for the big carp.
Been some nice ones out, mate.
There has. Sean was showing us this morning.
And it's a salmon spinning.
Yeah, he's made it out of a salmon spinning rod.
Catch yourself a 40-pounder.
But he's what he's done is he's whipped it and strengthened it like a heavy ledger rod would have been done back in the day.
Back in the day.
He actually said to me, he said, if it breaks, I want it back, because the eyes are worth about 60 quid. Yeah. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, the set of eyes that are on there, about 50 to 70 quid's worth.
But you want to see it, though.
It is not. I'll bring it in Wednesday so you can have a look.
It's a work of art.
Very nice.
Anyway, I'm going to let him put the kettle on, since he's worked so hard with the
2
shovel.
o'clock this morning.
4 o'clock this morning. And we got the top picks to come later as well.
We're going to do that in a minute, actually.
Yeah.
Just go and grab.
Yeah. Right,
Cup of
we'll be
tea.
back to you in a bit. Cup of tea, and then we'll do top picks live. Well, ladies and gentlemen, got you on the just trying out the old chest rig while we're getting things sorted out here. We're getting ready for the TW top picks. This week's top picks. So what we'll do is, if we spin you around, zoom you out. Oh, look at that! See? Behind us, Dave. Behind you, Dave. The only thing is, it won't stop spinning.
Can't you tell it out?
So this is where we're going to pick from. We're going to pick from here, here, and maybe here. Dave, put that one back down, that one. I'll get the wooden handled one from in here.
The next day.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Koi. How we doing out there, cupcakes? And you, Andy's Koi Puddle. I see you. Go across to Andy's channel. Give him a subscribe. Give him a like. Tell him the Twisted One sent you out. He'll jump up and down for joy. Anyway, what am I up to today? Well, I've already done the Growing On Tank Easy Pod and clean. Main bottom drain Easy Pod has been cleaned and pond is topping back up while I boil the skimmer Easy Pod. Had an awesome conversation with a subscriber this morning, Mark. We will get you sorted, brother. We will get you sorted. I've had second dose of Fluke P going to the growing on tank. Like I said to Rick yesterday, I think I'm going to lose a good 3/4 of those Sankeys that I brought back, but that was expected, because Rick said he would be surprised if I didn't lose the lot. But that's what happens when you take them so small from a core pod and then put them in something like that. That wasn't the cause of the flukes though. But next job for today is tape measure. Apart from bopping around to music in my headphones, you know, you get them certain types of music that as soon as you hear it, it takes you back years. Yeah, but that's one of them for me today. Oh my word, yes. Took me straight back to, I think it was 1994. Band called Ultrasonic, and if you like your techno, check them out, that's for sure. Little ones in here, they're not doing too bad, but they ain't fucking happy with the temperature, that's for sure. But again, small fish in very cold water. These are doing alright. I've got to give the floor a sweep. Shiro is looking stunning. It really has surprised me the way she is repairing. So yeah, really pleased with her. And I'm really happy with the Akamatsuba as well, the Deutsch Akamatsuba. But hopefully we can get a shot of that red mark on the Ginring Snower Saggy, and that was supposed to have been going to the National. Anyway, I've got to strip this down over here because I've got to try and get this up there. Yeah. So that's the back. And that's going to have to go up there, so I'm going to have to give my brother-in-law a call to borrow his core bits, because I'm going to have to go through the corner around here for those two pipes. And I want to get it as high as possible because I don't want to have to lose that. If anything, I'll just drop it down, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, this is a Hydro Pro 7. Airsource heat pump. So for every 1.2 kilowatts used, heat output is between 4.3 and 7 kilowatts. So yeah, that's the plan. I will have to get my gloves on though, because my fingers are fucking freezing. It's a little bit warmer in here for a minute, and I've got to dump that and purge that pipe, so I might as well come in here for a second. So, Asumi really is starting to change on that Shisui Cross Sankey. As you can see, some of these little Sankeys just aren't happy at all. Neither's the Snower Saggy, but she is looking, or I should say it is looking better than it did, that's for sure, and that's what prompted off the treatments, hence why the ozone generator is not on at the moment, even though I do get a problem with maintaining things like malachite green and formalin in here because of the airlift and the foam fractionation that you get on the airlift. And I know that because when you turn around, because I did a treatment a couple of days ago, you look at the overflow pipe for the airlift. it's green. So what I think I'm going to do in the future, if I have to treat with Malachi green formalin in there, is what I will do is I will dose the tank, wait for it to go all the way into the filter system, and then turn the airlift off for a couple of hours. That way it will ensure penetration to do what it needs to do. And I'm not telling people how to do this. This is the way I'm going to do it, you know. And you know, I'm here 99% of the time, so I can constantly monitor, and if anything goes wrong, I can suddenly dump a big chunk of water and then refill it. So yeah, don't do what I do, folks. Just to get that out of the way, because I know what happens. Someone will go and do what I've done and gone, "You've killed all my fish." Well, no, I didn't. You should have done the right thing and checked the things for your pond. I know the amounts I can get away with putting in here, because I have tested it and I have pushed it with some not so good fish, and they survive. But I know how far I can push this system. That's the filters included, with the medications I use, so that's fluid P, potassium, manganate, nitrogen, and formalin, or just straight formalin. Fucking good for costio. Anyway, that aside, enough of my flip flap. I'm going to put you down and put my tunes back on, and we'll pick you back up in a bit. Well, ladies and gentle cups, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. Just having to keep changing batteries. Just want to get this bit done, then I can show you what I'm trying to achieve. Right, we'll put it there instead. So yeah, what I've done is I had 2 big lengths of this 4x2 joisting. So what I've done is I'm building myself some brackets with them. And it's probably well over the top for what I actually need, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'm just putting the first slat in now. And then I've got to go up the chemist to get me meds. And then what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to move the noisy work into the long block, because boy's got a migraine. So, but there we go, there's one side started. So what I've got is I've got it screwed in. You've got 2 screws into there, you've got 2 screws into there, 2 screws into there, and then you've got the slat down the front. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to infill that completely on both sides. So then that's got no movement whatsoever, and then I've got a sheet of 9mm ply that will go over the top once it's all in. So you see, I mean, it's going to be quite imposing, but I estimated that anyway. But it's going to be a little bit lower than that, and it will stick out a bit further than me measuring up centre. But I do think that I can still utilise this area with the bowling up area. I just might have to drop the Eric prototype carcass down a bit, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I'll have about, I would say, 5 screws in there. 2, if I hold that with my head, 2 up here, 1 in the middle, 2 at the bottom, and then I reckon that I'm going to build 4 of them going across there, and that will take me right up to this corner here. So I will have to move them a little bit, and I've got to take this one down, and I've got to relocate my bowl somewhere. But that's where we're at. But at the moment I'm waiting for the fucking battery charger, because I've got about 8 different fucking batteries, and it just seems that in the shed that they're kept in, they just don't seem to like to hold their charge in the cold. So yeah, I've got them on charge at the moment, but like I say, I'm getting there. And of course, once it's finished and it's panelled in either side, you know, even with my bricklaying, that ain't going nowhere. Not a hope in hell. Not a hope in hell. I will need to get a friend or two round to be able to lift it up on there, because that one end is really light, the other end is really fucking heavy. And yeah, I know I would not be able to lift that up over shoulder height to get it up on there, so I'll have to get a couple of people round to give me a hand. But the plan is, you see this, it's not quite 4x2, but that will then, once I've got all 4 up, that will then screw into the front across there just to finish it off. So that's where I'm at. So I'm just going to scoot up the chemist, and no doubt it will start getting dark by the time I get back, but I'll pick you up in long. Well, howdy doody, ladies and gentle cups. That's me just finished me dinner, and my filter house smells like a lumber yard. Looks like a fucking lumber yard as well. There's bloody sawdust everywhere, look. So I'm just going to have a quick tidy up, but I didn't get anything up on the wall, but I have got all 4 made, and I've got one end of one of them all panelled, because that will be the one that's closest to the fence. So yeah, big bloody great brackets that will sit up there. And like I said, on this one I've panelled the end in, because that will be sitting over here somewhere, just down a little bit more. It'll actually be about there. So that's them all tidied back up. I've just got to give out air a sweep. They're doing grand, so we can put that on there for the night, and then we can turn the skimmer on, say goodnight to them. These are doing grand. In fact, they're going to turn the light on. They're going to turn the light on. In fact, if we turn the skimmer off, we get a little squeeze of that. Stay in fucking place, bitch. So here she comes. As always, straight to the sinking food first. So yeah, that's Operation Airsource Heat Pump well and truly underway, because I've got the brackets made now, and I've got enough wood to do my front beam for it. I've got the wood to make the actual table for it to sit on. I've had a chat with my man Paul Smith, and I think he's going to be able to help me out as far as the fittings that go on the heat pump to come through the wall, because I'm going to have to make some changes in here, in the fact that I think these shelves are going to have to change around, because there is going to be 2 pipes coming out of that corner. One will be fed from this, and the other will come straight out and feed into the growing on tank. They're still not 100% happy, but we're getting them there. They've had their second dose of fluke treatment today, so that should be that. But that's me for today, guys. So as always, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you are always great, and we will see you tomorrow at the forest. Latest, guys.
That's all, cupcakes.